Well, hello there, everybody, as we finish off qualifications here. If you're hopping over to Rogue Energy to get yourself some of that, whether it be the hydration formula, the energy, or the extreme, be sure to use that code BWSPORTS1 for 10% off your order. It also helps us a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. Not going to lie. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here to CWTV. 20 seconds away from the show here. Lucas Oil. Gonna be a fun one. No doubt about it. As here we go. These guys will make their final adjustments. Head on to the track for what will be 125 laps around Lucas Oil, right down the road from the famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We're here, Lucas Oil Raceway. Same street, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that one. Like I said, very close to each other regardless. Right down the road. Two famous tracks here in Indianapolis. Hopefully everybody's doing all right tonight. It's crazy week 13. No, it's not a dream. Freddie is not haunting you. It is week 13. They're moving. They're shaking. They're baking. That rubber is about to be caking down on the track. As these guys hope not to stack it up. The 52, the 32, that's Trevor Edwards and Jason Day. Gonna get us started from the front of this one as they will get it going this next time by. Butch Baker cheering on Five Kings. As the green flag about to drop here from Lucas Oil Raceway. Thank you all so much for tuning in to CWTV.
Green flag, green flag.
We're racing here. The 32, the 52, they're going to get stacked up here next to each other real quick. Trevor Edwards, he's been on a roll here. Christian Pittman in that 14. Tim Trowbridge, both those guys off the wall. Keep it moving, keep it steady. Look back into fourth place and got that 99, Lenny White. He was riding it there steady. And Trowbridge now peeking up to that top side. And this is a top-heavy, top-dominant track. We'll see if any of these guys, Pittman going down low here early in this one, but probably not going to be able to hold that momentum through in the 52. Jason Day able to hold off Christian at this moment. Like I said, it's going to have to really You're going to have to try to take that top side and make something happen. Tim looks like he is a magnet to that wall back there. He is bouncing. He is off of it. Find your groove, Tim. Get comfortable. It's a long race here today. Lap 4 of 125. And 52, he's got that 14 of Pittman barreling down behind him, trying to make something happen. Will he be able to hold him off here? Let's check from the backside, looking at Pittman. See, there's a group of about 3 cars already. Whether it be them holding off on their tires or it could just be off of the pace here already as well. Not the easiest track here on the service, that's for sure. As Pittman looked to be gaining a little bit of momentum through the turns there. Peek out the front here. Trevor Edwards already starting to pull away here in this one early on. It's now lap 6 of 125 here. They'll click them off fast if they keep them clean. This is a league that is known for staying clean. 1 to 2 cautions maybe in a race. For short track racing, not bad. If you ask me, the 14 gets it into the wall there. Some of these guys going to try to move it, make the track a little wider early in this one. Hey, if you don't try it, it'll never happen. Trowbridge starting to close that gap between himself and Lenny White. See if Trowbridge can make something happen here. And this is a vehicle that we will see get an update here this week here tomorrow. Super late models will get a new body here. Looks like Joshua Sexton behind him, sorry. Looking to make something happen. See him in that mirror. So it's nice when you're not driving, you're watching these guys. You can watch the mirror a little easier. You don't have to worry about it, obviously. You could see him breathing down the back of Tim, but Tim able to hold him off at the moment. Trevor Edwards, a 2.5 already out in the lead. This could be a bloodbath for these guys behind Trevor Edwards. It is falling right into his wheelhouse here already. Calling the professor for a reason here. He is going to show. He's got a game plan. He's got a lesson plan for these guys here tonight. You see a little separation here between the second and third place vehicles. And we got a 3-car pack behind there with Tim Trowbridge, Lenny White, Joshua Sexton. Lenny out in front of Trowbridge here. Looks like Joshua Sexton closing it up between himself and Tim. Can he get around again? A very tough track to make really anything happen, especially the later on in the run. If you didn't save these tires, they're gonna heat up quick. They're going to get you pretty fast in this one. Trowbridge catching that backside again of Lenny White. See if that 74 has anything for the 99 here. Trowbridge into the wall there just a little bit more. That poor right side going to be scraped off, Timmy. Come on, Timmy. He keeps it going here. That's the one thing, at least you're not so aero dependent in a short track situation like this. You can bang it. You can beat it off the wall a couple times. Be all right. Watching Joshua Sexton as he wants to go down to the low side now of the 74. See if he can make it happen. They're side by side. He's going to go back to the top now. And he looks to the top side. Tim going to go ahead. Does he give it to him here? He does. Trevor Edwards almost 3 seconds out ahead of Jason Day, who has got a second and a half over Christian Pittman. These guys pretty lined out already through this race. Lenny White off the track here. A little whoopsie there by Lenny. That's going to be costly. Going to have to tow in here. They keep it green. Keep it going. I think this is the closest battle right now between Trowbridge and Joshua Sexton. We go to the ButtKicker battle tracker. See how these guys are running. Looks like Trowbridge in that 5th place does have a better lap time, but we all know Tim's obsession with new tires. Could have burnt those bad boys off quick. Look at that gap between 1st and 2nd place now. Beautiful evening out here. 66 on the air. It's not much different on the track here. See that right end, that right front, a little beat, a little banged up there, Timmy. Christian Pittman starting to close the gap between himself and Jason Day in 2nd. It's still a 2.5 seconds, though, between the two. Each of these guys about 2 seconds separate them. Pretty evenly separated throughout the field here. Lap 31 of 125 coming to a close. The leader is just taking off with this one. Trevor Edwards again having a phenomenal evening. Doing everything he can to keep it nice and steady out there. Put on a great show out there. These guys keeping it clean, keeping it steady. .32 now is going to catch some lap traffic. We'll see how this plays into effect here. Ooh. Like the 72 there getting into the wall, but Trevor Edwards gets on by, makes it through. Now it looks like the 72 more and able to hold up for some decent amount here. I know myself, maybe I'm a little slower than the leader. That leader catches me, then I might be able to pick something up. You start to follow in those footsteps, start to follow in line and try to pick something up here. We'll see if these guys can pick something up from the leader right now. The 32 machine, he is pushing out in front, way ahead of the pack, 6.5 seconds right now. The rest of the field pretty evenly separated at about 2 seconds each. Pushing forward the 32 and Trevor Edwards going to grab some more traffic here, see if he can make it around safely. He's having a phenomenal evening. Again, he is 7.8 seconds out. Front of the rest of the field here, the 32 pushing. He's looking to the top side now of the 015. That 015 going to give way. He says, go on by, sir. Go on by. Again, going to try to maybe pick something up from that leader, figure something out. Joshua Sexton starting to catch the backside of Christian Pittman. See if he's able to reel him in here as both of these guys take it within that 2-second mark. Just right over a second and a half in between Jason Day, Christian Pittman, and then Christian Pittman and Joshua Sexton. .8 seconds, so he is starting to fall back from that third place position, the 14 of Christian Pittman. You can see the difference. Christian getting to the wall there a little bit. It's going to allow the 51 to catch back up just a hair. Back out to the front with that 32 machine as he is doing a great job here today. Again, he's got a little traffic out ahead of him. He's going to try to make it out cleanly ahead here. This man is on an island of his own here in that 32 machine. Scotty Stevens heads into the pits here, trying to do a little strategy call maybe. Anything will do right now as you try to make some positions up through the field here. I'm not going to say late, almost halfway through this race here tonight with the Crooked Line Racing Series. Edwards putting on a clinic again here tonight from Lucas Oil Crooked Line Racing Series. Very clean out here. This man right here just pulling away through the field. Let's see if we got anybody cutting it close here. Christian Pittman pulling within 1.7 seconds. He does have a little bit of lap traffic. We'll keep it here as Christian works his way around. makes it around these guys. You got the 2 now. That's Scotty Stevens. He has fresher tires. You're going to see the difference here in those new sets versus some old rubbers here today. Jason Day holding very steady in this second position here all day long as they are coming around to that halfway point here at the line. A very clean race here today. It'll be interesting to see how these vehicles change here next week with the new bodies of the super late models. Very excited to see how that all works out. Scotty Stevens still charging through the field here. He needs to be careful as he will wear those tires out. Very quick here. .52 now, he's out there, he's pushing, just staying clean, staying steady, and that's what it seems like you got to do now is these guys have pretty much got themselves situated through the field. This 32 knows his way around Lucas Oil, no doubt about that. The 32 now found his way to the 51. That's Joshua Sexton. He's sitting in 4th. And he's going to go a lap down on Trevor Edwards here. The 32 is on fire. He's heading on into the pits here. Trevor Edwards going to make a pit stop now. There's second place, Christian Pittman. And he is going to go lap down in the pits. That is a new one. I got to say, that's a first. Scotty Stevens in that 2 machine. He's going to barrel around here. He's going to make a lot of spots up. But as he has been out already on the track for 20 laps, it's going to be a hard fall for the number 2. As these guys make their run back up to the front here on these new tires.
Yellow flag is out.
We got a caution. Let's see what happened here. The 14 of Pittman around. New tires. And little throttle. Whoopsie. We'll see if any of these guys have anything left back behind the wall to catch this 32 machine. I'm going to be honest, it's going to be a hard one for that 2. He has got 25 laps on these tires compared to the 32's 4. It's going to be a very hard run for Scotty Stevens to stay up top here. I like it, though. We'll see if the 32 can get taken down here today, as we should get the one to go this time by. And the green flag is back out in the air. These guys are back to racing here. The 32 getting a great jump out in the front. Back behind him, Scotty Stevens, Jason Day, Timothy Trowbridge, all these guys going at it. Christian Pittman making his way into this mix as well. take it down a little closer with a 74, tries to make a move down to the low side. The 14 and the 2 come very close to touching here. The 2, he's feeling those tires already. '74 down to the low side of the 2. The 2 here, Scotty Stevens, not going to let Trowbridge buy quick. Not going to let him buy easy. I don't blame him. Scotty Stevens now tries to hold off Joshua Sexton as he is up to that top side. These guys going around him to the low on these newer tires. Meanwhile, the 32, he's almost got a second lead. He has got this track down. He understands Lucas Oil Raceway. There is no doubt about it. He knows how to wheel it here. He knows how to wheel it a lot of these short tracks. He has got it down as Trevor Edwards has been an absolute ringer here through this series. They hit the line. It's lap 82 of 125. Jason Day's got the 14 of Pittman behind him. Christian Pittman, he's in 6th as he is a lap down. He's the only car that is 1 lap down at this point. Trowbridge tries to hold off Joshua Sexton in the 51. These guys, just about a 4-lap difference between the tires here. Trowbridge to the good. The 51 going to work his way around the low side. Can he get in front of the 74 here? I could see Tim trying to push him a little, trying to make something happen as he lets him by, and he's just going to set him up here. Like I said, he does have a little fresher tires than Joshua Sexton, so let Joshua tear him up for the next 30, and then Tim comes swooping in maybe. We'll see as the 52 of Jason Day, he tries to hold on to that leader, but it is hard. It is very tough here today to keep a tight grasp on that leader here, Trevor Edwards. Been only a couple races that we have seen that people have been able to really give him some competition. He is on fire here in the Crooked Line Racing Series. They are on it here today. Coming around the line, it'll be lap 88 of 125. Let's take a look at these guys from the blimp here. BWSPORTS 1 putting it out there here in Indianapolis. We didn't have to go far from the paddock here today. No big flight plan here for us. We'll be able to park it right in the backyard when we're done. Gotta love it. Jason Day able to hold off the rest of the field, but he just can't hold on to Trevor Edwards here today. Just another level on that 32 machine. 51. He's got a pretty good gap between both of the cars around him. The two machines still able to hold on to that 74, not letting him fall off too quick here. Impressive run by the two on these older tires. Got to be honest, I figured he would fall back a little quicker than he has. Still within a second of the 74, Tim Trowbridge. Meanwhile, that 32 machine of Trevor Edwards, he is out there in the front and he is pushing. He is running this dance. Trowbridge can hold off the two. Lap 100 of 125. The 32 is putting it on. Trevor Edwards still out ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible. He's going to have a blown tire. Net code. Matt says them butt thumpers. Trowbridge closing it up now between himself and Scotty Stevens. As Scotty was able to get around him. Can he pull back in? Scotty doing a good job getting the heat out of those tires. Let Trowbridge pull away for a little bit. And then bringing them on back in here near the end. Very clean race here today. Very solid run. him steady. It's 108 of 125. .32 just absolutely phenomenal here tonight. I can't say that enough. Take a ride around the track with old Iron Man, see just how smooth he is. Look at him go right here. He is keeping steady. Can't say it enough just how smooth the 32 is on these short tracks. He is making his way around the 015 here. This is where if you're going to be nervous as the leader, you're going to be nervous right now. He gets around there all good. He's steady. Nothing on that 015, but as the leader, you're going around lap traffic. You've got that huge lead going. You'd be nervous. It can be a little scary. Come around to the line, they'll have 10 to go. In a very clean race. Nine to go at the line. 32's counting him down in his head. He's got it going. He's just got to keep it steady for a little longer in this one. Will belong to him and will be 3 straight. Not many other runs I have seen that have been this smooth, this dominant on the asphalt as the 32s tonight of Trevor Edwards as he pulls around to Tim Trowbridge, who sits in 5th place right now. He's going to try to put him a lap down with 6 laps to go. Can he catch him? Going to be awfully close. 5 to go now at the line. 74 heads to the low side, and the 32 goes on by. He'll come around the line with 3 to go this time. Two laps to go now here for Lucas Oil Raceway. 2 to go. There it is, the white flag. ButtKicker Gamer 2, immerse yourself in the game. Feel what you've been missing. The 32. He's got his fist out the air. He's already pumping it. As this one belongs to Trevor Edwards as he comes out of 4 down the line, staring at the checkered flag. Trevor Edwards is your winner here tonight. The 32 gets it done. Let's see what these guys have to say about this run here today. Scotty Stevens, do you have a copy, sir?
Yes, sir, I got you.
A bold move to pit as early as you did. It pays off here today. Run us through that option there.
I really hated to see that caution. I was planning on pitting real early. A little less fuel I had to add to the car. Only took 2 tires there, trying to make it pay off. Didn't get a lot of practice before the race here, so I just had to try something.
Hey, it worked out for you. How were these tires feeling come the end? Are you able to fry an egg right now off of these bad boys?
Sure you are, but yeah, the longer the run went on, it's the faster my car got, so it was pretty good.
Very nice. When you came back out there from that caution, did you think the guys with those newer tires were just going to be able to work around you, or did you think you were going to be able to put up a run for him like you did with Tim there in the back, I shouldn't say in the back, but in the 3rd, 4th place?
I thought it was a done deal. I thought I was dead in the water there. Those guys coming out fresh tires, I don't know. It's probably 20 laps. Pitted probably 20 laps before those guys. The tire fall off's not really too bad here, but it's definitely enough where I should have never been up there competing with those guys.
A fantastic run there by the number 2 here today to put it in 3rd place. Scotty Stevens gets it done here. Who do you want to thank for making it happen?
I thank 5 Kings Motorsports, Michael Falk over at MF Racing Designs, the ButtKicker, and Rocket Racing Setups. Got a promo code 5 Kings. Head on over there and get yourself a discount.
There you go. Thank you so much, sir. Putting on a great show here today. We'll talk to Joshua Sexton here, our 2nd place finisher on the night. Let's see what he has got to say about this run here today. Joshua Sexton, you got a copy?
Yeah, I hear you.
A solid run in your 51 machine there. After that pit stop, you really turned it on. You really started digging. What was the strategy here today?
Try to do the best I can. It's not a very good track for me and didn't have a very good setup either. But, came home 2nd. Should have been a 3rd. I feel bad for my teammate. His computer or iRacing kicked him out in the last corner. So Jason definitely had a really good car tonight. I feel real bad for him that he got booted out there at the last second.
I'm not going to lie. I was starting to look at this like wondering myself, what happened to Mr. Day there? And, well, you answer it. But, hey, it's like a mechanical failure in racing. Sometimes that happens. It's unfortunate. But, hey, you can't get upset because you put yourself into 2nd place vehicle or position here today. How hard was it to keep that run going as you guys keep a very clean race, very long green flag stints here?
Yeah, it was really tough. I mean, especially the second run. I ran a lot harder, and it didn't do me much good. It just wore off the right front even more. There towards the end, I was just hanging on. Scotty was catching me too. He had it looked like he had a better long run car. We had a decent run. Still got some things to do on the setup. I'm proud of my teammates. They're doing a good job, getting better and better each week.
A great run by the 51 here today to get it done and into second place. Who do you want to thank for making it happen?
I thank my Five Kings Motorsports teammates. Give us a like on Facebook. MF Racing Designs, hop on Facebook, give them a like. Do plenty of great paint schemes, including the one that I'm running right now, the Silver Bullet. And other sponsors would be ButtKicker and Rocket Racing Setups. You can use our Five Kings promo code and get you a discount. Jump on there and check it out.
There you go. Thank you so much to that second place finisher, Joshua Sexton there. Great run here today. We'll talk now to the winner, Trevor Edwards. We're going to see what he has got to say here today. Trevor Edwards, do you have a copy, sir?
I got you, buddy.
3 in a row now, am I right?
So
He says, I think so. I think that is correct. What a run here. And you had your lesson playing out today. Did you lead these guys with a lesson learned? As the professor came to teach, run us through, man, that last half of the race, really, as it seemed like you had the same strategy both first and second half of that.
yeah, the first I think it's like 70 lap run, whatever we had. I went as hard as I possibly could, pretty much the whole run, and then I figured that second run just run kind of whatever at the end, just try to save it in case there was a late caution. Then we had that caution during the pit cycle, so that worried me. I didn't know where we would stack out. Luckily, we're still the lead, and then kind of once I got a second lead or so, I just kind of started cruising.
Absolutely, there you put yourself on. How much running have you done here at Lucas Oil? Because it looked like you just had this track down. You had the line pinned, and you had it just so smooth here today.
Yeah, so 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago was the official here. I ran a bunch of races here. I think I won 4 out of 4. And then last week was the big league. I run the Semi-Auto Racing Association. We ran here, ran 100 laps, and this car was really good there. We should have probably finished second or third in that big deal. So I brought the same car here tonight. Didn't make any changes, and just want to see how it would run. And it was just flawless, man. This is the best car I've ever had.
Are you a little nervous now, Professor? As here tomorrow, this car is a thing of the past, and we look into the new world of super late models and the new body here. You think it's going to make a big difference?
I think it's gonna put everybody on an equal playing field for the first day, and then you're gonna see the. I mean, these guys that can test 10 hours a day are gonna be fast regardless of what you do to the car. They're gonna find it. So I think it's gonna be fun tomorrow. I think the first week of it's gonna be a lot of fun trying to figure out who's got the speed now, who doesn't. I know from what I've heard, it's a completely different car. There's nothing that's gonna translate from this one to that one.
It'll be interesting to see, especially from a guy like you, a driver so strong in these super late models. It'll be fun to see how they stack up this next round here. So thank you to the 32. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done here today, sir?
And I gotta thank Total Advantage, the Academy. This car, like I said, for 3 weeks now, has just been perfect. We worked on it 3 weeks ago, and minor details have been changed from weather. This car has just been perfect. I think Landon Huffman, Derek Nichols, all them guys over there at Total Advantage, man, this thing's just been an absolute rocket ship.
Well, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for putting on a great show again here tonight, and congrats on your third win here in a row.
Thank you for broadcasting. I know it's probably not the most fun thing in the world to watch, but I appreciate it.
I'm a race fan at heart. It's all good to me. I'm watching four wheels run around a track. I'm happy. Appreciate everything there. And thank you guys for everything you do out there on CWTV. We appreciate you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until the next time, which is tomorrow, with the Pat Contractors RE Hinkley Oil ECRS Modifieds. It's going to be fun, guys. Tune in. We'll see you then.